Welcome to the Management Science Window. In this session of the Business Communication series, we'll be discussing how to write business letters. Now we'll be discussing three types of business letters: memorandums, inter-office notes or IONs, and formal official letters. A memo or memorandum is one of the most common forms of business communication. While there are many types of business letter formats, the format of a memo is entirely different. A salutation and signature are no longer necessary because the point is to convey needed information or communicate a call to action as quickly and efficiently as possible. Quick dissemination of information. Traditionally, you would point out or print out a memo and distribute it inside your department within the organization. Today, even if you choose to send your memo as an email message, using some of the tips in here will enable you to communicate important information to colleagues in a way that demonstrates your professionalism and business communication know-how. How do you write a memorandum? Just as there are many shades and rules around how to write a business letter, there are guidelines that you should generally try to follow when writing a memorandum. It is best to write in an extremely crisp, to the point, and business-like tone. Memos are often used for internal communications. You don't want to waste your colleagues' time with niceties or by being overly conversational. Format. The format of a memo is much simpler. You write memo or memorandum at the top, center, followed by a to line, a from line, a date line, a subject line, and then the actual body of the message. How long should a memo be? Get to the point quickly so they can take the action you are asking for of them. You are probably headed for trouble if your memo is running longer than a page. If it does run over one page, it is best to split the memo by using headings to make it more digestible. Yet ask yourself if the scope of the memo is becoming too broad and act accordingly. How should a memorandum look like? This is the suggested format of a memorandum. There are many formats. You can choose one according to the requirements of your organization or company. Don't be, from the very outset, I should tell you, don't be a prisoner to the format, but then don't take it for granted that you could write the various specimen of business correspondence any way you like. You have to follow some format. So there is the to line, which so this memorandum has been or is going to be addressed to the entire staff of the department from the HOD of the HR department, and the date is given, subject new technical software issues. Now, New Tech is a firm which is providing which is providing the software to your company for learning management. So the purpose of the memorandum is to tackle a technical glitch. You write, it has come to my attention that many employees are having trouble using our recently acquired new tech sales management software because it currently creates duplicate client entries. Some of you have stopped using the system altogether. We want this software to help you do your jobs better, not to take up more time. Therefore, it is fine to hold off using it until we resolve the technical issues with new tech staff. So there is no salutation and there are no signatures required at the end. Only a to line, a from line, a date line, the subject and the content of the memorandum. That's all. The second type of business correspondence is an inter-office note, which is also called ION in short. So how to write an ION? Also called an inter-office memorandum, employees exchange information both internally and externally. Mind you, the memorandum which we had been discussing lately was for sending messages within your own department. So this is an inter-office note which may be sent from one department to another department. It is also called the inter-office memorandum. Employees exchange information both internally and externally. Internal messages or notes are a little more formal than the memorandums which is sent within the department. Often delivered in the form of a letter or email, an inter-office note or ION can be used to quickly communicate policy updates, reminders, and other confidential information to various departments within an organization. Its role is to inform readers, bring problems to their attention, or remind them about important events, deadlines, or tasks. How does an ION look like? So this is a format, a suggested format. I would say you can have any suitable format which pertains to your company or organization and which fulfills your requirements. Don't be a prisoner of the format. However, you have to have a format. You cannot be just writing at random. So this is a format which is written. This is the format of an ION from the Management Science Department of the Northwest College. There is a subject line, change of section from B to A semester to batch 40. So there are certain details which have been given, and at the end is the from line which gives the name of the sender, his appointment, date, and to line. To line means it has been sent to whom. It has been sent to who should take action. So it has been sent to the controller of exams, and there is a information line also CC. So it is being sent to the administrator for information in case he also has some action to take. So this was the format of an ION or inter-office note. We'll lastly come to the formal business letter. A business letter is a letter from one company to another or between such organizations and their customers, clients, or other external parties. The overall style of letter depends on the relationship between the parties concerned. And again, there are many formats, and the organization or department can choose a format which is in vogue within the organization and which is confirmed or approved by the management. Here again, we give the format of a business letter. It is one suggested format. So it gives the date line, the address, and the salutation. Now, encloses the final report on our installment of pollution control equipment at Eastern Chemical Company, which we sent with Eastern's permission. Please call me, collect, or email me at the address below if I can answer any questions sincerely. So there is a salutation, and then it is closed with the word sincerely. The name of the sender is appointment, and this is in the form of an email, enclosure report. So the report has been enclosed. This is one of the suggested formats of a business letter. And you can also give the reference at the beginning, that is under the line, under the salutation, you write reference your letter number this dated such and such date. But since this is an email, the reference has been omitted, but there is no harm in giving it here. So this was the end of business correspondence, the tutorial on business correspondence. Business correspondence, let us get ourselves familiar with, is the exchange of information in a written format for the process of business activities. It can take place between organizations, within organizations, or between the customers and the organizations. So this is the end of the tutorial, and see you again with much more information about various aspects of business communication. Thanks.